Shadim Shari. Indeed, what a reversal at the last hour on Friday, right? We were looking at a pretty ugly week until 3 p.m., until the bots kick in. I'm not sure why. I haven't figured out why the bot did what it did, but we will see. Let's take a look at the chart and see. First of all is the VIX. Okay, let's see the VIX start to spike. Not a surprise to see the market, and then look yesterday. Yeah, something happened in the last hour, and the VIX reverse. Let's take a look. Look at that. See, right there, 15 right here. That is the it's 3 p.m. Eastern time, right? So boom, it coincides with all the indices ramping higher. So who knows why? Somebody knows something. I don't know. All I know is that's what happened. Okay. Okay. Let me adjust the chart a little bit. Seems like I'm on YouTube at the same time just to make sure that everything lined up correctly, and looked like it was kind of off a little bit. So I just fixed that. Hopefully that will work. All right, let's take a look at TLT. Okay, so TLT, let's go back to the daily chart. Bounce on, it's still mixed data. Okay, let's make it very clear. It's still mixed data, but TLT bounce right where it should be a resistance, right? You have a confluence of the 20 and the 50. So depending on what's the econ data is gonna be, it's gonna have a hard time breaking that. But if it break that, then it's gonna go back to that 92 range. Okay, so keep it in mind. I'm gonna feel like I'm repeating every time I talk about TLT until the econ data is consistently weak. You can't expect it to go higher and stay higher. End of discussion. DIA came down right to key support. Okay, TAs does wonder. Okay, it does wonder. Let's take a look at the last hour. Yeah, see this right here, right there. But before that, it was flirting or breaking down. Okay, it's the pink line. Yeah, it was flirting for all the way through lunch, and then the last hour, bang, crazy, right? That pink line is this line right here. Okay, so yes, it was below the channel low for 4 or 5 hours. Does that mean that the correction is over? I can't say. Okay, can't say. SPY came down almost to the 50. I was watching that. Okay, and then it bounced. Is it at this point? My opinion is, until I know or get some more insight on why the market snapped back the last hour, it's neither a a bullish trend is back, or neither the bear trend is over. Okay, it's to me it's inconclusive as far as the direction of the market. So as far as SPY, I would be buying here. If you short and you miss your chance to close it, my my consolidation, my condolence. I mean consolidation. What the heck am I talking about? My condolence that the market ripped you off, because I'm sure if some shorts out there are looking to close or partially close their short at the 50 MA, and they got ripped off. QQQ. Okay, break down from the 20. It was looking that way, same thing, but not as close as the SPY. As you can see, all three indices is kind of like in the middle of, it's hard to be bullish or bearish. Okay, so I can't. IWM, oh, it was ugly. During the week, short cap, small cap. I mean, man, my speaking is completely out of whack today. Short cap, what the heck I'm talking about? Small cap was struggling Thursday and Wednesday, giving back all the, basically all the gain for the year. So it was ugly. And then it bounced to the 20 MA. Is this gonna hold? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. As you can see, so far in the first 5-10 minutes of this live stream, I am in the, I have no idea what is going on. I'm gonna be very blunt. Okay, I have no idea why the market reversed. It did. And for now, I'm just gonna continue doing what I'm doing. Be cautious. Take the profit. Buy small dips. Okay. Max 7 went insane. Insane. Nvidia, look at that. Almost closed the gap. Almost. I was looking at that. I'm just like, should I put in an order to buy at the gap fill? But it was close. It was close. Okay. The market, it was so close. But where would I buy back the Nvidia that I trimmed? Not at the gap fill. If it comes down to the 20, absolutely. Okay, absolutely. But for now, I'm gonna be cheap instead of greedy and not looking to buy here or here. But at the 20 MA, yes. At the gap fill, right around there. Okay, so the gap fill and the 20 MA is about, because Nvidia is such a big stock. You're talking almost four. Well, it is a 4-digit stock. Even a little bit is like a $10 difference. So the 20 MA is like 975.5 ish, right? And the gap fill is 960. See, it's $15 difference. Goodness gracious, you can barely see it, but yet it is that far. So I can see myself putting in an order at 975 and then another one at 960, just to be, just there. There's no chasing. Okay, there's no chasing here, please. If you are chaser on this kind of move, you see there are, okay, there are time to chase, but no, not right now. It's way too hot. Way too hot. Tesla. Meh. Okay, it's this white line was key, right? Support, breaking down, resistant, gap above, fail to hold, trying to peak above, fail, blah blah blah, right? It's inconclusive as far as what I want to do with Tesla, which is nothing. I want nothing to do with Tesla. Would I buy Tesla in the mid 150? Yes. Would I buy Tesla at the gap fill? Yes. Would I sell put spread in the mid 130? Yes. If it comes down there. But as far as being long here, no. Being short there, no. It's the middle of nowhere. Apple consolidating. If you have it, trim, take profit, raise your stop. Amazon, I had an order in to buy, and I was being greedy. My order was 172. Okay, I'm like, I was debating to do it, and that's okay. And if I miss it, I miss it. But for now, I think no. because of the move yesterday, I would still, I would leave that order down there. Okay, 172, slightly below the gap fill. I was aiming for the overshoot, but yeah, if it, for whatever reason, if it, trust me, if it come down to the channel low, back up the truck. Okay, that is, yeah. But right now, this pattern right here does not make me feel good. Okay, you get like a double top, right? Yeah, it's it can break. Okay, it can break. It come down to basically the consolidation area, right, where it was riding the channel high above it, and then it took off, and then it did a double top. So no, it's I can't be bullish on Amazon here. Okay, not right now. Netflix, what a run. Same thing here. I'm not touching it. Would I touch it down here at 587 ish? Yeah, yes. This trend up there, confluence with the 100 MA, yeah, absolutely. And my God, the gap fill is lining up with the channel low. It's all kind of good stuff down here, right? If there is a nasty rug pull of the market because econ data is falling apart and we are looking at a recession and the Fed is still not cutting rate, then yeah. But until then, nothing to do. Nothing to do. Okay, be patient. Meta, it was tempting. It was tempting. I have my buy order down here. Okay, 428 down to the gap fill. Right, the gap fill is lining up with the confluence down here. So yeah, but right now my highest buy order is down there. Okay, down here. A long way to go. I'm waiting. Google, partial stop kicked in. It is what it is. Right, I had a partial stop at the end, and it triggered, and I had to buy order at 167.5, which of course it did not get there, but that's fine. Um, would I buy Google at 167.5? The answer is yes. Would I buy more Google? See, I got this alert here. Where the 50 MA is, the answer is yes, yes, yes. The answer to the gap fill is yes, 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 and oh boy, would I buy? There's a lot of spot to buy Google. I like Google. Google is still in my top 3 favorite tech stock to own. The partial stop that kicked in was for a very small amount. You're talking 10%, so I'm not worried about missing out here. So for now, there are a lot of room to fall, to bet, to add back. Okay, so no rush, no rush. All right, let's talk. Since we're still talking about tech, let's talk about old tech. IBM. Oh, I like IBM. Okay, I like IBM. Um, I had order in to add at 162.5. Right, I debated about the 200 MA as a place to buy. I said, in the end, could it be the wrong move not to buy it here? We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna stay patient and leave my order in at 162.5, and then I have order all the way down to 158. Okay, no rush. The cut in enterprise by big corporation across all sectors is here. We see it in Adobe, in CRM. The way enterprise related software company, whether it's in customer service to cybersecurity, you name it, there is a slowdown. Okay, so watch out. I like IBM, but very small position, very small. Oracle came down. Nice. Okay, I was debating. I was debating. You're talking channel low, Confluence 100 MA. That was the spot. And then when it broke Friday, I'm just like, oh, maybe I put in an order. So I did put in an order at the 200 MA. Of course, it almost get there and it bounced. So it is what it is. I was leaving my order down there. Okay, so if it get down to, my order was 113.88, right? So I'm gonna leave it there in case of a revisit. But that's it for Oracle. It could be support here. Okay, it bounced where it's supposed to bounce. Okay, it's support where it's supposed to support. So we'll see if this turns into resistance. That's the key. Okay, so if this right here turn into a resistance where it was support, then I'm gonna pull my order real quick. Okay, I had the order there, but I will cancel it because I learned my lesson. When something fell out of the channel, be careful. It can go a lot lower. Okay, it can go a lot lower. So it can go down to the down here or even down here. Okay, so watch out. I want to buy into Oracle, but I'm also not gonna be chasing it. Cisco, talking about OTEC, right? Struggle, struggle. Okay, and I have a very small position, uh, but it still should have been stopped out, and I did not put a stop. Okay, and my bad. I'm not bearish here on Cisco, but it's facing the same issue with slowdown in tech spending. There is no if or buts about it, and sadly, when the time comes, it's gonna be super ugly for tech. Okay, look at the 3-year chart. As much I like Cisco at the support here, right? Well, it broke. It broke the support. So now it's barely. Look, it is at the next area of support. Okay, there is no if or buts about it. We can draw it in if we want to see it. Okay, so yeah, look, support, 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 support. So yeah, this is why I'm not bullish on Cisco. I was more bullish here, and then once it, for a while, it looked like a smart play. Not anymore, even though we got a bunch of green candles here. Okay, so we'll see. It need to. What I want to see with Cisco is consolidation sideways, and then this long-term downtrend catch up somewhere in the next 2 weeks, and then perhaps we have another breakout like we have here. Okay, when it break out and fake out, maybe the next breakout will be something better. But still, if there's another breakout, you betcha the sell zone is 50. Okay, up there. It's very clear where the resistance is going to be. So if I can buy in the mid 40s, 10% gain, yeah, I can play that game. Last of the pain, Adobe. Oh boy. Okay, breaking all kind of support. Um, and once again, this is what annoys me. I had a stop in and it gap below. Goodness gracious. Okay, come on. I had a stop. I had it. Oh, that's my love and hate relationship with stops, because sometimes I'm guilty of not putting in a stop, and sometimes even when I put a stop, it still fail because of the gap down. Nothing I can do about that. Okay, so the big question is, what now, right? It filled the gap. Done deal. Okay, so what I want to see is, if you're looking to add, or if you want to buy into Adobe because you don't have anything, this could be the spot. Just give it a day or two. Okay, if it show you some green candle, and stabilization, that might be it. But at the same time, this is the same thing. Okay, corporate spending, enterprise spending, slowdown, pain. Okay, I hate to say it. You know what I'm doing? As much as I hate doing it, put a stop. Where? Low of day Friday. Have to do it. Just as I put a stop here, right? I use a low of day here as a stop and a gap below it. Ay, not much you can do. How far can how far can Adobe go if there is a major slowdown? Can it see 52-week low? Absolutely. Okay, so earning is coming up, so watch out. It could be super nasty. Okay, and as much I hate to be stopped out, if I get stopped out and miss out, it's okay. Okay, one thing I learned for the last many years of trading now is be disciplined. I got hurt way more for breaking rules than being disciplined. So right now, that's my play on Adobe. Okay, done. Pharma, FV, pain. But it came down to key. See, I left the Fibonacci in here from last time that I talked about FV because I felt that was it. Now this is bullish. Okay, when you know me, when you have just like a run like this of nothing but red, it's bullish to have two green candle. It's even more bullish when you have this massive God candle. I don't know what you call it. Okay, I'm just throwing out something stupid. God candle. There was a God. It was a devil there was a, it was a devil candle here. This is not quite a God candle, but it's still a very bullish move. Okay, no doubt about that. When you have a green candle that wipe out 4+ days of decline, nothing but good things. Okay. On top of that, massive volume. Okay, that's what you want to see. You do not want to see this big candle on low volume. No, no, no. We did not have low volume. We got man volume. Okay, a manly volume. This decline on man volume, but yeah, this is very bullish. Okay, so perhaps this is the end of the nonsense. I'm holding. I like FV here. Now, would I trim? Perhaps up there in the 167. Okay, I bought a lot in 160 and below, a lot. Okay, so I wouldn't mind being disciplined and trim. Well, we'll see what's going on here with the next area is of course the 50 MA, but we'll see. You know, I watch it carefully, but I'm not a let me backtrack. When it comes down to moving average, some moving average mean very little. Some mean a lot more. Okay, so for example, look at the 20 MA. Okay, very bullish move when it break the 20. Very bullish move, right? Look, it tested one, bang, and then once it start to have problems, and the 20 MA is flatlining, whammo, right? And then it become resistant, and then it tried to repair and it couldn't. Now it's back to the scene of the crime. Okay, so for me, that's key. Okay, it need to hold, it need to rise above. Okay, the 50 is just a temporary stop, but for FV, I want to see the 20 hold. That's more important to me. Okay, so if you have FV, watch that closely. If you want to put in a stop, you should. If you buy FV down here, if you are the brave that bought FV in the mid 150s, you might want to take some profit if it breaks the 20. Okay, otherwise I'm holding. I like FV. I'm not worried. I think we have a big bounce coming. Okay, Eli Lilly is topping here. It's topping here. Okay, I'm trimming. I trim. I'm back down to very few share. Okay, but yeah, you got to. Okay, when I saw 825, I was like, I gotta go. Okay, so I basically sold all of my share that I bought down here. Everything that I add on this crazy dip down here is all gone. All gone. No complaint. Okay, it was nice to be able to buy it literally $80 lower. Come on, in a month, you get your 10% gain or more. Right, so time to go. Pfizer looking good. Okay, I bought. I increased. Okay, Pfizer. I trimmed. I bought back. I bought back. Bought more. So as of right now, I have 10%. No, let me do the math in my brain. I have 5% more Pfizer right now compared to what I had here. So, my strategy is trim and then add back more. Okay, so yeah, it's slow. I'm nowhere near the desired amount of Pfizer, but I'm also keenly aware that it's still in the first inning of a major turnaround. So there is time. I'm not surprised that it's consolidating here. Okay, so I also sold naked put, um, very little premium. Okay, 27.5, very little. You're talking barely enough for a meal at McDonald's. Okay, so but I would be happy to add 100 shares down there. Okay, I'm out of JSK. I'm watching. And if JSK come down to this area here and the 50, I'm buying back. Okay, I'm buying back for sure. The 100, I like it. Okay, I like JSK. Let's see. As far as pharma, let's touch on a little biotech stuff. I trim a little bit of Argenex at 372 and above. Of course, I bought them 360 and below. So yeah, this move was pure nonsense. And so hopefully the people that trade this stock learn to get out quickly. Now I have order in. Where? I have order into trim at 380, 382, and then of course 390 and 392. Right now I have 4 orders in to trim at those 4 levels. Okay, so if on any kind of nonsense wick up, I'd be happy to take my shares and my profit. Uh, you know, J&J, I like it here. I do. I like J&J here. You got this nasty decline, and then you have all this upward move. I wouldn't buy it here, but on pullback, I would nibble. I would add to my position. Okay, I like it. I like J&J here. All right, let's move on. Let's talk banks. Okay, JPM. It's time to go. Okay, there is no reason. I sold all of my bank. Okay, Bank of America, the last of it was out. The last of it went out yesterday. Done. Okay, done deal. Um, when I saw that big spike, that was the last thing I did yesterday. Was I went into Anthony's account and he had like I think 8 shares. I'm just like, get out of here. Done. Yeah. Goldman Sachs, not touching it here. Okay, not touching it here. I mean, it's now. Would I buy it back at the 50? Maybe. Would I buy back at the 100? more likely. Would I buy back at the 390-ish range? Absolutely. Okay, anything from 389 to 390 something, yeah. Where it dance for 2 3 months and support, check back, yeah. For now, yeah, I probably won't touch it at the 50. I definitely would buy some at the 408 because that's another area of consolidation up here. So 408 ish would be like my highest order, and then all the way down to 388 or something. Yeah, Goldman Sachs, absolutely down there. I like Morgan Stanley. I was out at 100. Okay, that was the last share. Was I think exactly 100. I had an order in, and when it spiked on that day, I was out. And would I buy it back at 94? Yes, I will. 94 all the way down to 88. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Okay, absolutely. But for now, no touch. But I would buy back 94 down to 88, and I will sell put spread at 86. Okay, that would be an easy trade to do. 86 put, even naked, I take it. Let's talk energy. Give me a second here. Let me drink my coffee. Energy. Yeah. USO came down. Now the reversal on USO. Let's see the last minute, the last hour. It was not. It was one of those that came down and stayed down. It didn't bounce. It's not a bad thing. I'm not complaining. I like to see USO down here. Okay, this is good for the CPI. What's going on in the past month is good. Okay, the fact that from May, okay, that right here is April 30th, basically flat line compared to what happened mid-March. Okay, yeah, March was bad. April, you see the decline, but then May, flat line, which is a good thing. Okay, a good thing for the CPI. So, to me, the better play is still sell put spread 72.5 and below if there is enough juice. Okay, I'm not gonna buy the share. I'd rather do Slumber J, which I do have. My position is a slight loss right now, but I like it here. It's coming down to another support area, and it can go sideways for a while. But I like Slumber J. I like Slumber J here. Definitely wouldn't recommend chasing ExxonMobil. What a crazy candle, right? Yeah. No touch. I am out of CVX. Okay. When I saw this big move um, yesterday, I have very few left. I had the order up here. Okay, I've been trimming every time it got into that up here. Yes, I trimmed 166, 167. Okay, I have trimmed, but then I have a few share left, and I said, the hell with it. I'm out. Okay, I'm not gonna be greedy on 5 share up there. Just get me out. Now I like LNG. I have been adding to LNG, and I will keep adding to LNG down here. Okay, to me, yeah, anything below 154, I have ordered in at 154 down to 152.5. Yeah, I like it. In fact, I might even sell put spread at 150 and below. Okay, so yeah, it's going sideways. There can be a breakout. Okay, so I like it. I like LNG here a lot. Let's see. Let's talk gold. GLD. I had buy order in, but not low enough. I thought about putting in at the 50 MA, but actually my order is at 213. Okay, basically why 213? Can you see? Yeah, I had my order in at 213. I can't remember why I did that, but it's kind of like, where this, it was a gap up, right? And then it did kind of fill the gap, but not quite. Okay, so my order is at 213. So would I buy more at 210? Yes. Would I buy more at 203? Absolutely. But for now, the highest order I have is 213, and it didn't get there. Um, it does look a little bit iffy on the double top. Okay, there is a double top amp pattern here that can really break down and go down. Okay, it can go down. So there is going to be a stop. If I buy at 213, you bet you the stop is going to be like 210. Okay, the ref low here. Okay, because if it is indeed an amp pattern, yeah, it can go lower. Okay, so for now, I'm not bearish on gold, but the 50 needs to hold. GDX looking good. Would I trim GDX if I see 38? That's where my order is. Okay, for now I'm fine with where it is. It had a great 3 months since mid-February. It's been nice. Okay, if you bought the low, congratulations. Now I did add to FMV at the 121 range, right? So now it's 124-ish. I'm holding it. I'm not. Would I add more? The answer is yes. Would I trim if I see 130? And the answer is yes, yes, yes. Okay, so for now, buy 121, 120. Trim probably. I have an order in at 130, but depending on what kind of move we have, would I trim at 128? The answer is yes. Okay, so hey, it came up here twice and rejected. So we'll see. If it get up there again, I might trim again. Okay. Um, let's end this on an ugly sector. Med device. Ugh, ugh. What it did came down to key support and bounce. Okay. Does that mean I want to buy into Abbott? No. Is that the fastest no you ever heard? Yeah. See this right here? This is a key downtrend, right? Yeah, it could be riding this key downtrend for a while. There's a lot of things not to like on this stock. Okay, now if I do this, let's do something here. Okay, looking at like potentially another channel, right? It touch, it touch, touch. So you got 3 points on top. This could not, this for now it is not a channel yet, okay, but I'm just looking at potentially where things can go if this thing falls apart. Okay, if this thing cannot hold and more lawsuits and settlement and more claims and blah blah blah, yeah, you can go down to the 96 area. So for me, it's a no touch. Okay, no touch. I'm out of Medtronic. I'm glad I'm out. Ish, ish, yeah, ish. No, no. Okay, if I would do anything with Medtronic, gap fill 75 ish, yeah, no brainer. Okay, if it come down there for any reason, then I'm back. Okay, but until then, no dice. EW, I'm holding. I have a small position that I bought around here, so I'm even Steven. I had a stop in that I didn't raise. My stop was like 85-ish, I believe. And I will leave that stop where it is because that basically is my break even. Okay. So if this 100 fail and cracked 85, then we might look at something below 79. And would I buy back EW at the gap fill? Absolutely. But until then, no way. Okay. Until then, I'm not buying more. LH, I bought more. 193, 192. Yeah, I did. I like it here. Okay, there's nothing to hate here. Um, it need to stabilize, and or it can go lower. Can it go down to 188 ish? Potentially, the answer is yes. Okay, it is what it is, but it is, as you can see, it is at ref low. Okay, this is, look at, you see how ugly this chart look. This is how busy and often I traded LH. Okay, the busier a chart look, the more I have traded over the past many years. It looked crazy. Okay, it's super crazy. But for now, if you zoom in 1 year, it looked fine. Um, but I like. Okay, not it's technically it's weak, but fundamentally I like a lot. Okay, DGX behave very different. Usually they move almost the same, but lately there is a divergence. And hey, I don't know why. I don't really have any insight on why DGX is performing so much stronger. But if you have it, I would say trim. Okay, for sure. Have an order up there, right? It's hey, rejection, rejection. So don't be don't be too greedy. Okay, it's at the spot. Okay, now if it can break that, then yeah, can you see 190, 152? Yeah, this uptrend is possible, but for now, at least have an order to trim up there if you have it. Okay, and that should be it for this week. Thank you for watching. um, Shidim Shari.